and you know it, you'll win some heavy cash on Headline Chasers. And now here's our headliner, Wink Martindale.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Hello. Well, here we are again. Thank you so much. You're very nice. Welcome to Headline Chasers, where we play the events, the voices, the places, and the faces that have made our front page headlines for the past years. And if these players you're about to meet recognize the stories, they will take home a lot of cash. Let's meet the couples now. Johnny?
Okay, Wink, from San Gabriel, California, this is Karen and Reed Berry. And from Sun Valley, California, Carmen and Dan Simich.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Carmen and Dan and Karen and Reed, nice to have all of you here. Welcome to our show. Headline Chasers, as you know, features cash. Cover stories, voices of headliners, and headline stories from the past and present. All of the headlines in the newspapers that we use on the show have been specifically made up for the show. The material is always based on actual people and events. Our first headlines are worth $500 each. When the clues are given, the money's dropped, so you want to play as quickly as possible. Now, our first headline, as you will see, is taken from the book review section of the Boston Tribune, September 22nd, 1985.
This is a four-word headline.
First clue is political wife. Now we're going to start adding letters to the headline. Political wife. From the book review section, Massachusetts family is the next clue for $300. And more letters. Okay, Karen and Reed Berry think they have it. Pay you $300 for that, Reed.
Joan Kennedy bio published.
Joan Kennedy bio published. If right, worth $300. Let's check it out. Yes, that's right. Joan Kennedy bio published. Headline from September 22nd, 1985. Two questions worth $100 each concerned with that headline. To which of the Kennedys was Joan Kennedy married? Carmen and Dan.
Ted Kennedy.
That's right, Ted Kennedy. Married to Ted Kennedy, later divorced, of course. Second question for 100. What was Ted Kennedy's first elected office? Carmen and Dan.
Senator.
Yes, from Massachusetts. He was elected to finish his brother's term in 1962. Okay, let's take a look at our next headline, everybody. From the television and radio pages of the Phoenix Star, the date on this headline is September 3rd, 1967.
This is a four-word headline.
First clue for $400 is TV stunt show. Now we'll start adding letters to it. TV stunt show. $400 the value. However, next clue, hosts hijinks. Karen and Reed have buzzed in. We're going to put the letters in, and then you can tell me what it says for $300. What do you see, Karen and Reed?
Candid camera ends tonight.
Candid camera ends tonight. Right or wrong? Right. For $300. Name the longtime host of TV. All right, Ken and Reed?
Alan Funt.
Right, Alan Funt, the longtime host of TV's Candid Camera. Which of these people was the very first co-host of Candid Camera? Was it Arthur Godfrey, Bess Meyerson, or Durwood Kirby? Ken and Reed?
Durwood Kirby.
No, that's wrong. Carmen and Dan, do you know?
What were the other two?
The other two were Arthur Godfrey and Bess Meyerson.
Arthur Godfrey.
Yes, from 1960 to 1961. First co-host with Alan Funt. Okay, take a look at the board once again. The screen shows us a headline from the home video section of the Detroit Times-Herald, September 20th, 1985.
This is a five-word headline.
No buzz for $500. Try this clue for $400. Material Girl. Now we're going to put in the letters, and then Karen and Reed Berry will have the first shot at this headline. All right, go.
Madonna.
Madonna tour.
All right, time's up. I'm sorry, you ran out of time. Carmen and Dan, do you want more clues, or would you like to take a shot at it as you see it?
Like another clue.
Another clue, all righty. For $300, this clue is concert footage. And we add more letters. Carmen and Dan think they know. $300.
Madonna tour goes to video cassette.
Madonna tour goes to video cassette. $300 the value if right. Check it out and see. Yes, they are correct with that. Now for $100 each, what was this Madonna's first tour called? Karen and Reed?
Like a virgin?
Can I accept that? More specific. That's be specific, the title of the tour.
Like a virgin tour?
No, I can't accept
Virgin
that.
tour.
Carmen, I have to take that answer. I'm sorry. Carmen and Dan, do you know?
Virgin tour.
That's right. The Virgin Tour was the name of the tour. The Virgin Tour. Question number 2. The song Madonna wrote and performed for the film Desperately Seeking Susan asked listeners to get into the blank what? Karen and Reed?
Get into the groove?
Yes, get into the groove. Good for $100. So you take the lead by 100, 800 to 700. In our next edition, edition 2, the couples will test their skill at recognizing voices and faces of famous newsmakers from the past and present. We're going to take time out for a break or two for a commercial, and then we'll be right back. Don't go away. Our 2 players today on Headline Chasers. On my right, with $700, Carmen and Dan Simich. They met at a college dorm 50s dance. Back in the 50s?
No.
No, hardly. But that was at San Jose State, right?
That's right.
And how long did you court each other? Is that word still used?
Yeah.
Court? How long did you date or court each other
Over
before?
4 years.
4 years?
Yeah.
And now you've been married how long?
Almost 6.
And you have a couple of children, right?
2.
I just looked at them a minute ago during the commercial break. I said they're too young to have 2 children. What ages are they?
We have a little boy who's 3 and a little girl who'll be almost 1.
And their names?
There's Petar and Gabriela.
They got it just under the wire. You know, I'm so used to doing this. Anyway, it's nice to have you both here. Welcome to our show. Let's say hello to Karen and Reed Berry. They've been married for 2.5 years, and they met while working together in the restaurant business. As, what were you, waitresses or waiter or what? What'd you?
I was a manager, and I gave this young lady her first job. And as part of my employee development program, I married her later.
Isn't he a nice man? Marry me and I will give you your first job. That is a nice arrangement. And everything worked out fine. Right. This man collects unusual telephones, by the way. Are they all plugged in and do they ring?
They are all plugged
What's
in.
What's the most unusual telephone you got?
Well, I have one that looks like a 30-foot tape measure and
How
one that
cute.
looks like a ketchup bottle.
How cute. Do you have one of those Mickey Mouse phones?
No,
Winnie
the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh.
And a duck.
And a duck phone. Gee, it must be a ton of laughs to go to their house. Can I call on the Winnie the Pooh phone, please? Pick it up right here. Hey, welcome to the show. Good luck to both of you.
Thanks, Wayne.
You're leading, of course, by $100. Now, this section's concerned with faces and voices of famous newsmakers, past and present. Let's go to our first cover story. The value of the cover will decrease with each clue, so get this as fast as you can. Look at this. This is an actual cover of People magazine. We want to know who that is. Musical past is the first clue. Second clue for $300, mini-series role. For $200, Mackenzie's mom. Or for $100, the mamas and the papas. Anybody have any idea who that is? Carmen and Dan do. Pardon?
Cass Elliot.
Cass Elliot?
Yeah.
No, not the late Cass Elliot. Let's take a look and see who it is. It's Michelle Phillips. Remember, Michelle Phillips was one of the members of the Mamas and the Papas, and of course she was in series television too. Let's go to a front page headliner, see if you have better luck with this one. Identify the voice of this newsmaker and you'll get it. Once again, the monies will decrease, so buzz in quickly. And I want you to think diminutive composer. Diminutive composer. Watch. You already know who it is?
Paul Williams.
You think it's Paul Williams?
Yes.
Well, if it is, you'll have $500. Maybe you got it just from the clue. Let's go to the screen.
Songwriting. People like Stephen Foster, Gershwin, Cole Porter, Irving Berlin, all the way up to Bobby Goldsboro, Mac Davis, Paul Simon, Chris Christopherson, even me.
There's the man.
That's great.
That's not the first time that's happened. That happens occasionally where you give a clue and they get it just like that without hearing the voice. Congratulations, worth $500. You take the lead. $1,200 to $800. Paul Williams, funny man and a very talented gentleman. Back to the magazine cover. This cover story, again, worth $500 to start. This is an actual cover of Sports Illustrated. First clue, top coach. Second clue, Southern School. Next clue, past Bear. Carmen and Dan, who is it?
Bear Bryant.
Is it Bear Bryant? No, it's not Bear Bryant. The dollars are frozen at $200, and you can see the last clue, Karen and Reed, and then try to tell me who it is. Grambling. You know who it is?
No, I don't.
You know who it is, but you don't know the name, right?
Yeah.
Coach of Grambling College. Let's take a look. And it is Eddie Robinson. Eddie Robinson, who just passed the record set by Paul Bear Bryant at Alabama as far as wins are concerned in intercollegiate football. Back to a headliner's voice. Front page headliner. Think fun. Just think fun and watch and tell me who this
So
is.
the real reward that you get is when you do the best you can and it actually takes shape and it transforms itself into that other plane.
Carmen and Dan, I'll pay you $200 for that.
Cindy Laufer?
Cindy Laufer? Is that what you said? Now you have to tell me what you said.
Cindy Laufer, that's what I
Yeah,
said.
Laufer. No, I can't accept that answer. Karen and Reed, do you know who it is?
Cindy Lauper.
Yes, it is. Cindy Lauper for $200. I kept hearing buzzers going off. I didn't know where to turn here. Cindy Lauper, $200, $1,000 to $1,200. That's our score. Coming up, our final edition as our couples go headline chasing for big cash. But first, we'll take this commercial timeout.
And now, back to Wink Martindale.
Well, we got a couple of good players here. Two couples who really know how to play our game. $1,200 over here for Carmen and Dan. Karen and Reed thus far have $1,000. So our game's still very definitely up for grabs. Wouldn't you agree, Carmen?
Yes.
Let's carry on. In our last section, we have headlines. Do we have headlines? Couples, you're going to see a series of headline events that we've created and printed in our own little made-up newspapers. From a maximum of 4 clues, you give me the word-for-word headline. That's all you have to do. Headline values start at $1,000. Take a look. Here's our first one. From the fads and fashion pages of the Miami Globe, July 24th, 1959.
This is a 6-word headline.
Okay, the first clue on this one is beauty contest. Beauty contest. Let's start adding letters. From the fads and fashions pages. How about Eastern Entry? Will that help? Eastern Entry and more letters. Karen and Reed think they have it. We'll put the letters in. They are in red, now in black. Go.
First Oriental wins Miss Universe title.
Is it First Oriental wins Miss Universe title? If you're right about that, Reed, you have $600 and you do have it. Have the money in the headline or vice versa. Okay, now I got 2 questions based on that headline story. Each correct answer worth $200. Church officials banned one portion of the competition at this 1959 pageant. Which, Karen and Reed?
Bathing suit.
That's right. The swimsuit competition was banned by church officials. Swimsuit competition. Was the victorious Miss Universe from Japan, Thailand, or the Philippines? Karen and Reed?
Philippines.
Wrong. Karen and Dan, was it Thailand or Japan?
Japan.
Right. Tokyo. Tokyo, Japan. Oriental winner from Tokyo. 1400 to 1800. Back to the big screen. From the legal section of the Washington News, we're dealing with this headline dated May 27th, 1963.
This is a 5-word headline.
Take a look at the first clue. No more delay. More letters. From the legal section, remember? Stop segregation is your next clue. Carmen and Dan, first we're going to put in the letters and then you'll have a shot at the headline. Now's the time. Go.
Supreme Court says integration now.
Supreme Court says integration now. For $600, check it out with her. Yes, that is right. Carmen and Dan, $600 added to your winning. $2,000 for you, $1,800 for them. Right to left. Name the Tennessee city which was ordered by the Supreme Court. All right, Carmen and Dan.
Nashville?
No, wrong. Ken or Karen and Reed, name the Tennessee city which was ordered by the Supreme Court to desegregate all public facilities immediately.
Memphis.
Yes, Memphis, Tennessee is the right Tennessee city. Last question on that headline. How many black justices currently sit on the Supreme Court? Karen and Reed.
2.
Wrong. Carmen and Dan, do you know?
None.
None.
Yes, 1. Thurgood Marshall. Thurgood Marshall, 1. Okay, $2,000 to $2,000. We have a tie game. Here is your next headline. From the sports pages of the New Orleans Herald, January 26, 1960.
This is a 4-word headline.
Pro football is your first clue for $800. And let's add a few letters. Pro football. Sports headline. Succeeds Burt Bell. $600 on this one. More letters. Carmen and Dan, after the letters are in, and they're in now, tell me what it says. $600 for this.
Roselle elected NFL commissioner.
Roselle elected NFL commissioner. Is that right or wrong?
Yes.
That is right. As long as it's in the middle of an answer, they can change it. As long as you don't complete your answer, if you change it within the time limit given you, you can change it. Rozelle elected NFL commissioner. 2 questions. When elected, Pete Rozelle was general manager of what National Football League team? Los Angeles Rams, the LA Rams. 2 days after choosing Rozelle, league owners admitted a new team for the 60 season called the Texas Rangers, later to become the Dallas Cowboys. Who was its head coach? The answer is Tom Landry. He's been head coach ever since. Remember, the winner today will be the couple with the greatest dollar total, and they'll play the $5,000 headline extra. Here's the 4th and final headline, everybody. Look at the screen. From the front page of the St. Louis Tribune, May 18th, 1910.
This is a 6-word headline.
No buzz for $1,000, so for $800, fiery tale. We add some letters. Fiery tale. Carmen and Dan, for $800, tell me what that headline actually says.
Millions get look at Halley's Comet.
Millions get look at Halley's Comet. Worth $800 if correct. Yes, that's right. And that takes you to $3,400, Carmen and Dan, to Karen and Reed's $2,000. I'm now going to give you one follow-up question to this headline. Depending on what you people wager, it can be worth any part or all of your winnings to this point. Remember, if you are wrong, your wager will be deducted. The winner of the game today plays the bonus for $5,000, so make your wager very carefully. The headline, once again, is Millions Get Look at Halley's Comet. Place your wager now. Carmen and Dan with $3,400 to play with. They can win, of course, with the right wager and with a correct answer to the question. Karen and Reed have $2,000 with which to play. They can still win depending on how much they wager and what happens with this question that's coming up. You know the question, but what is the answer? I know both. All right, Carmen and Dan, what is your wager? $2,900 of your $3,400 you bet that you know. Karen and Reed, how much did you wager? I can't read it.
$100.
$100, all right. So here is the question. The question goes to Carmen and Dan Simich. If you answer it correctly, you'll have $6,300. Good luck. The question is, Halley's Comet appears every how often? Is it 50 years, 75 years, or every 90 years? For $6,300, what is your answer?
75.
You're right, and you win $6,300. Congratulations to you. You get a chance to play for 5 more in just a moment. And to Karen and Reed Berry, it was a pleasure meeting you. You still leave us with exactly $2,000. And our thanks for playing Headline Chasers. Nice meeting you both.
Thanks, Mike.
And to our champions over here, Carmen and Dan Simich, we'll be back in a moment to play the Headline Extra for an additional $5,000. You could leave here with what? $10,300? That's a lot of money. $11,000. Try that, Wink. I'm going to add that up again right after we take this break.
Once again, here's Wink.
My mother just called during that last commercial break. She said, son, you mispronounced Halley's. It's Halley's Comet, not Halley's Comet. So thank you, Mom. Thank you very much. Here's how we play our Headline Extra. We're about to show you 5 sections from our Headline Chasers Gazette that made the front page. Pick the one you think you know the most about. Take a look. Entertainment, commerce and industry, society news, foreign affairs, and labor.
Foreign affairs.
Foreign affairs, all right. The question will be on foreign affairs. If you can solve the altered headline you're about to see with no clues, I'll pay you $5,000. However, you got to give me the exact headline. You have 5 seconds. Good luck. Here it comes. Okay, time's up. Do you have an answer?
No, we don't.
All right, your second and final chance. Each clue you need will cost you $1,000, reduced from that $5,000 prize. How many clues do you think you'll need to solve that
I
headline?
think we'll need 2.
All right, then you're playing for $3,000, and you have 7 seconds. Watch the 2 clues come up, and again, wish you the best of luck. Here it is on foreign affairs. Watch. Okay, time's up. Carmen and Dan Simich, for $3,000, do you know what that headline says?
No, we don't.
Something makes deal. Da-da-da-da.
Yeah, you're right about that. It's something makes deal. It's Gandhi makes deal with Sikhs. Take a look and you'll see what we mean. Gandhi makes deal with Sikhs. However, although you didn't win the $3,000, you had a good day around here. You're worth $6,300 to our banker, and we'll see you next time. Thank you so much for being with us. Congratulations. I'm Wink Martindale for Headline Chasers. Goodbye, everybody.
Some of our departing contestants will receive Today's Active Woman chooses Today's Girl pantyhose for silky sheerness, comfortable fit, and sensational new colors. Choose from a variety of Today's Girl styles and colors at your favorite department store. And Mazola margarine has such a fresh, light taste, it's too good for words. Mazola margarine. This is Johnny Gilbert speaking. Headline Chasers is a production of Merv Griffin Enterprises in association with Wink Martindale Incorporated and distributed by King World.